Greetings everyone and welcome to part 54 of Twilight Princess, and now we have entered our 8th dungeon of this game, the Palace of Twilight.
Swim. Heal with Bob. And men Bob with the root. Who can adore you? Can you get Jim to biscuit wood? Or Jim to get with you to biscuit and biscuit.
We are witnessing the beginning of Midna's people being transformed into more of those Cthulhu-like shadow beasts. You know those things that we've been killing all throughout this game? Yeah. I wonder how many have we killed. Let's see. At least a couple dozen? No, maybe 30 or something? I lost track. But regardless, yeah. All those shadow beasts that we have killed, they were once people, and most of them were Midna's people. So I'm surprised that she's not complaining that, oh no, you killed more of my people! What have you done, you monster? And guess what? We will kill a bunch more shadow beasts before we are done with this dungeon. I kid you not. Yeah. And it's pretty much satisfying killing all these Twilight enemies as a human Link. Now this thing right here, this is a Xant's head, or a Xant helmet or something. And what it does is it'll spit out energy bolts at you and before it teleports to a random location. Sometimes it just teleports right back to the same location without being. As you see here, it takes 6 hits to defeat this thing, so it's not really that difficult. And you can use the shield attack to reflect the blast right back at it to stun it for a little bit. So that's nice. Small key. And what's this? Ominous black fog. This couldn't be dangerous at all. No. Let's just walk in and... aw, crap.
Jim, to men or the doobie. We're going to this a Jim to you men to.
Just like the imp said, touch this black fog and we are instantly transformed back into a wolf. And like she said, as soon as we get out of the fog, we can go back to being a human if we want to. And by killing this giant Xant head, we get not 1, but 2 treasure chests. Score! And of course, both of them are important. So let's go collect. How convenient. Small little shadow creatures. Yawn. Anyway, this treasure chest contains something important. The compass. Yay, now we can loot all of Xant's money and other goodies. In fact, I will do so in this video. Alright. Yeah, of course, the treasure is located up there, which means I have to cross the black fog, so it's going to be fun going back to being Wolf Link again. Come on, what are you doing? You see where it's at. Now just go. Come on. Come on, past me. Go. No, you cannot reach the claw shut up there. You have to actually cross this icky black fog. And are we to assume that this black fog energy is the same substance that was used in the invasion of Twilight into Hyrule? I'm going to assume yes, because it does have the same transform Link into a wolf kind of effect. So, makes sense. Alright, we're gonna do some claw shot action to get that treasure chest. Just claw here, and here. Now, is the money worth it? Is this money worth it? Oh, yes, because it'll be 100 rupees. A big investment. So, yeah, Midna was once a humanoid shape, as we saw in the brief flashback. I mean, we don't get to see her true form. That's saved until the end of the game. And here's a hint. We can actually see her true form in the game's manual. So, that's a nice way to spoil it, Nintendo. Now, let's see. Let's move on to this room right here. And let's see what is beyond the door. Oh no, the door is sealed. I smell a mini-boss. And that, it looks very shiny. Let's go touch it, shall we? Okay, this is inconsistent. I mean, we have Link with his sword drawn out, and then now he is not, and now he draws it again. Zant? Not exactly. This is Phantom Zant. And Phantom Zant here has the ability to summon Twilight enemies through portals. See? And, of course, we have to deal with those before we take on Phantom Zant himself. Ah, yes, and Phantom Zant is made up of hologram technology. So, what do you classify this game as now? Medieval, Western, sci-fi, with, space fantasy? Because of, because obviously, the Twilight people are using Star Wars hologram technology here, so, yeah. Anyway, Phantom Zant will move around, teleport, spamming here, there, anywhere like a coward. And pretty much your best chance to get some hits off the guy is when he is summoning new enemies from portals. So, yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. See, you get close enough to him, he'll teleport away, and it's kind of hard to determine where he'll teleport to. I mean, this boss can be annoying at times. Where are you, you little coward? There we go. And when Phantom Zant's holographic image explodes, it turns into more of the black fog. Goody. Alright, now that that's out of the way, I'll heal myself and go investigate that glowy, shiny orb. I mean, you cannot resist anything that's glowy and shiny. And Midna will explain what this glowy, shiny orb thing is. Alright.
Spread with light. You can stop. You might say an end. Or respond to an end with the people.
Sure, Midna. How hard can it be to take this big glowy orb outside? I mean, nothing can stop me, right? And look, it can remove the fog, too. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. Yes. This thing that just came to life, this is called the Zant Hand. And the Zant Hand, well, it wants that soul back. Because, well, it's under orders from Zant to guard that soul at all costs. And, phew, yeah, let's go through this room. We'll be safe, right? It will never catch us now, right? Alright. Another room. We'll be safe. We can take all the time we need to get to the other side, right? So let's just go. Let's just... What the... Oh my god, it's following Link! Ugh. Yes, the Zant Hand will follow Link from room to room as long as he has the soul in possession. And as you can see here, if you put the soul in a circular slot, it will create some stairs. Now, you can buy yourself some time against the Zantan by shooting 3 arrows, temporarily disabling it. Come on. And there. Yeah. The main point is not to let the Zantan grab that soul. Otherwise, he will take it back to his chamber, and we have to do this whole thing all over again. And the best part is, and, well, not exactly the best part, enemies, if they touch you, they will force you to drop the soul, and right here, for example. So you have to quickly pick it up and get going. And it makes this last section before we get out of here all the more because enemies have respawned. And if they hit you and you drop the soul, the Zantan will grab the soul and go back to its chamber. So, yeah. The good news is, though, once we leave this building, the Zantan will not follow. So, yes. And freedom! One down. And you can see there is a treasure chest in this first room, but we'll get back to it. Trust me, we will definitely get back to it. And now, when we present this soul to the transforming person, look, he turns back to normal. Ooh, and they talk a ghostly wail? What the heck? Anyway, since Link here is a good guy, let's just change them all back using the power of the soul, because it's pure energy, pure righteous energy. That cancels out the negative effects of Zant's magic, as you saw with that fog. And all these people are going back to normal. See, we're helping Midna's people survive, even though we've killed a bunch of them already as shadow beings. And by inserting it into the slot here, we have created a holographic platform to go to the other building. Well, the other side building, that is. We still need to get... Well, since the other side building is essentially identical to the last one, we are to assume that there is another soul that we need to get, and yeah, we're going to go through this process all over again. Except the building layouts are slightly different on the inside. Yeah, I mean, it's no surprise that these people would have more advanced technology than Hyrule because, well, they were banished into a, what looks like a harsh dimension, and in order to survive, they need to advance technologically fast. Now, what you're supposed to do, and what I didn't do here, is wait until the platform reaches the, well, claw shot to the claw shot target above the platform, and then use it to, well, lower yourself onto the moving platform right here, because we need to use those to get across the room and not touch that black fog at all. What are you doing? Look, there you go. Of course, on the way, we will encounter another one of those giant Zant heads. There, right here. Oh boy, what a spot for you to pick, giant Zant head. Ugh. So, what are these things? Are they techno magic? I'm assuming so because it does have mechanical sounds and it teleports around magically. So, and of course, one misstep, it's down into the black fog and back to being wolfy. So there we go, more stable platforming. Finally, it's dead. Money! 50 rupees. Score. Alright, and this one contains a key. I never understood the inconsistency of treasure chests and small keys. I mean, I pretty much said this before in earlier videos, how a small key can appear in either a big treasure chest or a small treasure chest. Never made sense to me. Oh look, shadow beasts! Oh goody. More of Midna's people to kill. Now you're probably wondering, How come I cannot use the soul or energies of the soul to change them back into regular old Twilight beings? You know, good people. Well, I'm assuming the game is operating under the assumption that once you are fully transformed into a Shadow Beast, there is no going back, and death is the only release. Which is very grim. Which makes sense given the tone of this game. Alright, now that the Shadow Beasts are dealt with, more of Midna's people dead, let's track down this thing and kill it. And this begins a nice little, well, not nice, a little creepy little thing. Once you kill one of these things, more of these Zant heads will appear. See, these weren't here before, not until after we killed that one outside. So, yeah, this will be the last time we will see these kind of effects. And to be fair, even though the helmet is somewhat goofy looking, I said somewhat, there's something creepy about a floating giant Zant helmet just there. And then just randomly appearing right behind you. Like, ugh! It's like something out of a horror movie or something. It's like, ugh. Anyway, after finally killing all 4 of them, we get our reward. So now it's time to do some treasure raiding. 2 of them contain rupees, 1 of them will contain a dungeon map, and the other one will have a small key to move into the next room, which is an identical Zant hand chamber, which means we're going to have to face another Phantom Zant. Goody. Alright, now, all this time, Midna had a few shadow on her. Probably keepsake from back in the days where her people were trying to get the sacred, get into the sacred realm to get the Triforce and all that. I mean, who wouldn't? And it just literally appeared from nowhere in her backstory. Okay. To be fair, though, seeing her without the fuse shadow on her head, to be honest, it kind of looked weird. I'm not kidding, it looked a bit off. Yeah, so, yeah, I prefer her with the fuse shadow on her head. And speaking of which, Zant did not take all the fuse shadows. He forgot the one that was on Midna's head. Well, why didn't he steal that fuse shadow when he had the chance? Well, as we will find out in part 56, he's a few eggs short of a basket. Yeah. He probably let her keep that one as, well, okay, I'll take the other 3, but you can keep this one. It doesn't matter since I'm going to kill you anyway. Yeah. Anyway, we got dungeon map. Now we can see this place real good. And now we're going to get our small key, move on to the next chamber where our second soul is going to be. Alright, and once we finish clearing out these 2 side buildings, we'll head into the main building where Zant awaits. Alright. Still, the double claw shots are fun. I'm still amazed on how they work in their all funniness. Anyway, let's go get that second soul in part 55. So, I'll see you then.